Yo YouTube, welcome to my first Forex weekly market outlook. I thought I'd do a video then rather than posting some charts, just so it may be a bit more beneficial for you guys, just going through over the technicals of what I'm looking at for the week ahead. But let's get cracking into it. We've got dollar index here. So I usually chart up the dollar index and then I go over all the cross pairs, but basically for dollar what I'm looking at is this level over here. Reason for it is if we look at, so this is weekly, yeah, so if we look at this level, I know there is a pretty much like a leg here, but you know, this is a real long-term movement. But what I'm looking at is pretty much this range here. So this range over here, we've got swing low to swing high, breaker structure. We've just dipped under discount now. We've got this imbalance over here that's basically being filled right now. So we got that level that's being filled right now. If we jump down to the weekly time frame, we have this POI over here. That's the last down candle before the up move that broke structure. We've created equal lows here. So basically I'm looking for a bearish continuation this week. Let's go back down to the daily. Daily, we've got pretty much, yeah, so we're in this swing structure now. I had this marked up over here, this POI, and we've tapped into it. It's above the it's in premium pricing, so it's a good price for a short. If you've got smart money traders that are pretty much going long from here, but you, as we all know, that doesn't tend to really work out. So let's jump down to the 4-hour time frame. 4 hour, yeah, very clean over here. So I've had this extreme mark, but we didn't really get there. We could get there, but I highly doubt it. We've had this reaction off this POI over here, and we've had one tap in, one mitigation. Let's go into the hour. I don't think we haven't had a bearish shift, so demand's somewhat sort of still in control. So we're sort of stuck within this range. But as you can see, we're just tapping into it and just reacting off it aggressively. So the push up, we get a push up into it and we get a nice reaction. We'll get a slow push up back into it, nice reaction down, and then obviously you can consider this as maybe a break, just that over here. And then we've had a tap in, aggressive sell off, tap in, aggressive sell off, aggressive run up, and then a sell off again. So I'm just looking for continuation shorts on it. We might get just a another run up, take these equal highs out, and then drop down, taking this external range liquidity. So let's go to pound dollar GU. We've got these equal lows, right? We've had a structure shift over here, so we're bullish. We've got equal lows. We've tapped into the discount zone, but we're respecting this demand zone at the moment, and we've lifted off. There's no reason why this can't keep going. I don't know if it's gonna get there, because the move down is how many pips? So it's 120 pips. It's possible, but I think what's happened is we've had a reaction, pretty much a sell off, then a reaction, nice bullish move to the upside, and we broke structure, we left liquidity, and then we mitigated something over here, right? And then we broke up again, and then left some more liquidity, swept everything internal, right? And now it looks like we've tapped off this demand zone over here. This is a clear one on the 15-minute. It's a very nice clean candle. So you've got more of a full body candle, you've got inducement, and you've got imbalance. Comes, leaves liquidity resting above, sweep, and just rockets off. So I think this is going to keep going. So what we could wait for is a break of this, and then we can basically get a run up, a push, and then we can mark out something over here for it to you know, come back in and we can take along, taking out this high over here. So that's what I'm looking at for GU. EU pretty much similar. We've had this, yeah, I sent this out to my Telegram. I marked out this POI where I'll be looking for longs, and we've tapped off it and reacted. Now it's looking like we're going to take this external range liquidity, and where we're going is, looks like we're going to take out all these highs. By the looks of it, EU's just going to go. Check the weekly. Yeah, maybe to something like, yeah, that's where it's looking on the high time frame. Tap into that, react off it, and see what happens. So definitely bullish. Let's go back down to the 4 hour. Yeah, so on the 4 hour, we've reacted off it. You can see a clean tap, and every time we've pretty much dipped back down, we've had a wick, so we're just rejecting that zone. So longs do look good. Similar setup to GU. Would definitely wait for a break of this, a break of that, and then we'll have to, there's nothing really clear here. Alternatively, what we could do is wait for a sweep of this into this, but that's sort of already mitigated that one. We just missed it, but maybe something like that. Push down, tap in, move up. Alternatively, if we just get a break, we can wait for some more candles to form. We can mark out a demand area, and if it does come back in, we can catch along to the upside. Besides that, we've got gold. I've sent this chart out to my Telegram, which is I'm on the weekly. Okay, I know on the weekly we're reacting off something in here. We've got that reaction, but I think the false, it might be like a like an initial false reaction, because we've got these liquidity points, these relative equal highs that haven't been swept yet. So I'm waiting before an aggressive sell-off. I'd like for that to be swept before we maybe push down into these levels over here. But you never know with gold. So we've got a reaction there. If we've gone to the daily time frame, we're still within this demand area. 4 hours the cleanest to me, because what we've got is, yes, we've got these levels down here, but we've got a break of that structure. We've got liquidity. Now we've left more liquidity over here, right? We haven't broke to the upside yet. We've got this full body candle. 4 hour demand zone, just resting below these equal lows for this week. So I'm just waiting for maybe let's jump to the 1 hour. What we could do is maybe we can catch a short into this demand zone. So short from this supply into here to catch it up to these levels over here. So that's what I'm looking at for gold this week. So that's around the 1995 level, 1992 to 2000 level. 1992 to 1998 level. Dipping down into the 1960 region to take longs. Let's go to UJ. I sent this out to my Telegram as well. So we've got this level over here, but let's look at the weekly. We're coming up this demand area. We've got imbalance over here that needs to be filled as well. All right, so you can say that needs to be filled, these in between these levels, but we've got these supply areas that it's that we're sort of reacting off. Yes, you can consider this a whole leg push down to push up 100%, because we've got a break of this, but you can also, it's still within these structure levels, right? So you can consider this a leg also. Right, if we're still within that bearish leg, we've had a bullish move, then a bearish move down, and then a bullish move to the upside, and then we can get a shift in momentum and get that continuation to the downside. So we're in this supply area at the moment. It's a nice candle. It's got imbalance. We've reacted off it. We've got the early sellers that come to the market. We've got them swept. We've got to break a structure to the downside, and then we've left inducement above, but we just haven't tapped into this POI. We don't know. We sort of have. No, we haven't. But it's filled the imbalance there, so we can get a continue push down. Alternatively, this is could continue moving up to these levels over here. So that's what I'm looking at for this week. Pretty much UJ. I'd probably wait for another leg down, and then they'll give me a confirmation that I can ride this thing down here. Alternatively, I won't be looking for longs or anything. It's not in discount for me to look for such buys, but that's what I'm looking at ahead for the week. I'll keep you guys updated in my Telegram. Thanks, guys. Cheers.